Hey folks, welcome to Snack Time with Dr. Sam. Today I'm going to talk about some quick tips to help you encourage healthy emotion expression in your kids. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is say. So it's interesting, too often we walk around as adults and, we have all these feels that are going on inside our skin, and society has sort of trained us to keep that stuff within. And I think that oftentimes kids see all the grown-ups around them walking around not knowing they're having all these feels because they're not talking about it. So they look on themselves and think, wow, I'm having all these tough feels, but maybe I'm not supposed to talk about it because they don't see other people talking about it, including you guys as parents. Show is the second tip. So the best model your kid has for how to express their emotions is you. They're little sponges soaking up any and everything that we do. It's always funny to me. One thing the kids usually can pick up on readily quickly is how to express anger. And I think that's because that's one that usually shows up a lot as parents. And so what you can do when you're showing your kids how you feel is say exactly what you're feeling and show them different ways to respond to that stuff. Sometimes that's as simple as saying exactly what's going on inside your skin. Instead of sort of shoving it down or trying to hide exactly what we may be feeling because we're afraid that it might hurt our kids, or we're afraid that we're trying to protect them. And that's the really powerful thing about being a parent is you want to protect. And I think that sometimes that can get in the way of expressing how you feel because you're afraid that it's too much or too dangerous. But kids need that platform if they're going to ever learn how to do it themselves. And then share. I want to be abundantly clear. There is no such thing as a bad feeling. Feelings just are. They are what show up for us. And I think that a simple way to help your kid learn how to express their emotions in a healthy way is by setting aside 5 minutes every day where you talk about different situations, how you felt, their situations, how they felt, and how you guys responded. And you do this in a place that's a non-judgmental zone where kids can feel free to say whatever it is that they want to say and think and feel. Help them understand that they're not alone in this roller coaster of emotions, right? You have tough feelings as a grown-up too. And it's not a problem for them to have tough feelings. That's just the nature of feelings. They come and they go, they show up and they dissipate. So one last thing I'll say, just sort of an insider tip, make sure that if you're doing this share time with your kids, not to be critical of them. So don't fall into the mistake of, you made me mad earlier when, right? You made mommy and daddy upset when you did X, Y, and Z. I think that we want to create a space where they feel comfortable and confident opening up about how they're feeling. And on the other end of that could feel sort of punishing for them. So you may expect all kinds of things from them. And again, our job in this share time is not to cast any judgment. It's just to create a space to allow. Everything you think, everything you feel is okay. And the next step is figuring out how to respond when that stuff shows up. So thank you guys for taking your time out of your day to check out my second video on Snack Time with Dr. Sam about healthy emotion expression. Make sure to follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Dr. Sam Solutions, and check out the Facebook group Parenting with Dr. Sam. I also have a website, and I'm going to turn these tips into a PDF that's also going to be available on my website for you guys to download, along with the listening tips when you subscribe. So please subscribe. And for those of you who haven't completed a survey, you can find on the link to my Instagram bio is a quick survey. I'm building course content, and I want to make sure that I'm meeting the needs of folks who are interested in learning. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.